Alright guys, we back with another video. We on chapter 7, I believe.
Buddy,
Yeah, chapter 7. Just get straight to it.
Word is murdered. That's what he said.
Right, we got captured after we beat old boy, Blood Brothers. They was weak anyways.
Not you, Mr. Big Words. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive.
Not too alive. Well, then you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey, we ain't no slouches. We're part of the League now. No.
You said yourself she'd hunt us to the end of the universe.
I had hoped she'd send a monster. Not these two.
We would have murderized you. But don't worry.
We would have murderized you. We don't have no word.
Did you hear that, Peter Quill? A silver lining.
Yeah, that's great, Drax.
Won't be long in these clabber traps. Not us. Friends will be breaking us out soon, though. Real soon. Then you'll wish we did.
Nice that you finally showed up. Would have been even nicer if you didn't abandon me in the first place.
I never left.
1 minute, we're having a great time, and the next... Wait a second, did you use me as bait? Huh. Well, your plan worked. A little too well, seeing how we're in jail now.
We're all in prisons of our own making, Peter.
Hey, this is a big mistake. I'm innocent. Cosmo, are you out there? Cosmo!
I can't even use my scanners.
Should we be strategizing other things? Just in case.
What am I supposed to do? They got it standing here. What was that?
I like the way you think.
Didn't do it. And shut up. Wait, what's that?
Hello? Cosmo? I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, get your mitts off of him.
Ah, snap.
Ow! The little bugger just scratched me.
Oh, I'll do more than that. I'll murderize you.
Why they keep saying that shit? That's not a word.
Hey, guys. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, cram it, Flatnard.
Flatnard?
Yeah, and a scruff crewing one too.
Shut up and get in there.
Come on, dude. What's your problem?
You are. That's why we quit. Yes, you did. Now stop talking to him.
Rocket, buddy, come on. We had a good thing going. You and Groot are better than two-bit bounty hunters.
Scoff.
What did you say?
I said scoff.
You don't say scoff, you just scoff.
Oh, so now I don't express myself proper like? You know what? You're a real piece of... What do you think I was gonna say? I'm buffing that too.
I mean, man,
What? You rough in front of me? I told you a bajillion times, I'm not a roughing animal! You
Why they barking, bro? What the hell? They're losing their minds.
sorcerer's this?
Where are we?
You ought to have been still on nowhere. Cosmo! How you doing, buddy? We were just about...
Guardian of Galaxies will tell Cosmo why they broke into Continuum Cortex. Or Cosmo will conjure worse psychic gulag.
Broke into the...
Do not feed Cosmo cat biscuits, Peter Quill. You work with Blood Brothers. Create distraction so pesky raccoon and sentient tree friend can use Continuum Cortex. Cosmo also know Guardian of Galaxies have Nova Tracker on ship.
Okay, I'm sure it's just one big misunderstanding. Right?
Right.
We're here because something happened on the
Guardian of Galaxy were on Nova Rock.
Yeah, we went to find Centurion Corral and pay our fine. Why?
Strange transmissions spreading across galaxy. Like rabbits in springtime. Cosmo sent many team to investigate, none return. Now Nova Rock, sending same signal. Guardian of Galaxy will tell me what they saw.
The Nova Corps were killing each other.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
Yeah, during that ritual with the priest. They kept talking about a promise.
Right away, sir. Fraternity of Raptors. Cult of the Negative Zone. Universal Church of
Whoa,
Truth.
stop. That's them.
Whoa. Boy, losing his
The
mind.
man that's with him. His shuttle exploded on the Hallis Hope.
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Universal Church of Truths. That name ring bells for Cosmo. His old cult. Very powerful during Galactic War. Now, not so much.
You said the rock was transmitting a signal. What if the religion were somehow...
Yet, the Universal Church of Truths died with Goldskin God.
Let us investigate the Hallis Hope for you.
What?
You said none of your teams returned, right? Seems to me like you're short-staffed. And we want to find out what happened as much as you do.
We do?
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with ball.
Ball.
What Guardian of Galaxies want in return?
Simple. Drop the charges. Contact Nova Corps HQ and get the World Mind to forgive our fine. Then we'll go.
It's not being so easy.
Face it, dog breath. You need us.
Us?
For now. Unless you got someone else stupid enough to go.
Whoa. I'm barking at you. Growling this shit.
In Soviet Russia, Cosmo would not trust words of capitalist scum. But this is not motherland. And Cosmo no power of collateral. Guardianship, stay on nowhere.
What?
You can't take our ship.
My ship.
How are we gonna find the Hallows Hope?
Ask pesky raccoon. Now come, essences of time.
So where are we going exactly?
Here we go, here we go.
From early days, before Tiva Groot come.
You mean the first mining colony is still here?
Now abandoned, mostly. Entirely restored.
This is the place you broke into.
Broke implies it took effort.
Wait,
Alright, here we
this
go.
is the Continuum Core Tech?
Let's see. I think Groot was next. I don't remember. Yeah, Groot was next. So now he got that. Let's do it.
Is best way to reach Nova ship before moves
We
again.
found Corel.
Where is she?
Nova ship currently in a leader assist, orbiting Michael planet.
Contraxia.
Cosmo not surprised, pesky raccoon enjoy garbage planet.
Their restrooms do provide valuable information.
Entire planet now broadcast same signal as Novorok. Cosmo not understand purpose or intention.
All them bars, betting parlors, and brothels.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
Cosmo pained to agree with Assassin.
Don't worry, Cosmo. We'll get to the bottom of this weird broadcast.
Or die trying.
No, wait, dude. I've got your back.
Thanks, Groot. I know you do.
How many people know about this place?
Enough.
Is not broadcast across galaxy, but scientists come from many backgrounds.
If Thanos had known this was here.
Ah, dead.
So, what is this? Like another elevator?
They'll figure it out.
Please to stand back, Guardian of Galaxies.
Oh, what the hell is that?
This.
I know. It's like they've never seen a giant trans-dimensional hand before.
Please to step in Paul.
What if things go sideways? How do we get back?
With passport. Can communicate with Cosmo, and if emergency, bring Guardian of Galaxies back.
Better you take it than Captain Valor over here.
This time, investigate Novish. Use passport to report findings.
And you'll speak to the world mind? Get rid of that fine, right?
Cosmo do best. Good luck, Guardian of Galaxies.
Anyone see any seatbelts?
You better not throw up this time.
This is...
Sorcery?
I was going to say dizzying.
You get
Oh,
used to it.
snap.
Are we in space?
We're somewhere between space, between dimensions, between time, between realities even.
What do you mean, between?
We could theoretically go wherever and whenever with this thing. Even the places that don't exist, but do.
It's incredible.
Eventually.
What kind of name is Avengers?
Is that sound normal?
Normal. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, Pat Benatar and Joan Jett watch over us.
Who are these gods you speak of?
Goddesses. Drax?
I am not the one laughing. It's obviously an ill omen of our impending deaths. No matter where you hide, I will find you.
Or it's an alternate reality.
I know that sound. I am proud.
Definitely an alternate reality.
Hey, look! It's Spider-Man! Wait,
Right,
is that
man.
Earth? Mom?
Come on, your date for the prom is here. Come on in, Janie. Peter will be up in a second.
Really? Janie?
Okay, next stop, Alice Hope. Probably. Hold on, Groot. Here we go.
Clark Kent!
Orcus breath.
Okay, here we go!
Oh, snap.
Whoa!
Correct.
You guys okay?
Do we
Up,
look okay?
down, oh, slide.
Well, hang in there. I'll try to restore gravity.
Oh, great. We're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Rocket, buddy, what am I looking for?
Drax, tell Scud Lord most ships use external power conduits to generate pseudo-gravity in hyperbaric airlocks.
The beast says to find a power conduit.
Right, and what do those look like?
Tell him any vestiges of power should show up on his visor. And to stop asking so many Clarkin questions and get us down from here.
A little bit.
Okay, I've got 2 conduits here.
Someone tell him to turn them on.
Thanks, buddy.
Something terrible happened here.
What gave it away? The lack of gravity or the general destruction?
Both are undeniable clues.
Turn your ass. Man, goofy right now.
Nothing's happening.
Gamora, tell him to check the power supply.
It's empty.
Then tell him to find a battery.
Did you catch that?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was being goofy.
Groot, call the Mutt. Let him know his hand gave us the finger.
You think insulting him will keep us out of jail?
We have not yet completed the investigation. We should wait.
Alright, we gotta find. Whoa.
Someone tell him what he's looking for.
Peter Quill, you are supposed to be looking for something.
A battery! So we
think
can
I
get
see
the
it.
lousy gravity going.
I think I see it. It's right there.
Dog mentioned an odd transmission.
Okay, got us a battery.
Took him long enough.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
And we're still floating around.
There we go.
Okay, I got the battery installed, Gamora, but nothing's happening.
Seriously?
Fine, I'll tell him. Listen up, slug breath. Tell me what you see.
There's a blue wire and 2 connections, yellow and red, and 1 big green thing.
Don't touch the green thing!
Not a great time to start yelling, dude.
Okay. First, plug the wire to either connection. All we need is a little jump start.
To either one?
It's not brain surgery, just pick one.
I have begun to enjoy this weightlessness.
Here goes nothing. Oh, crap!
Oh shit.
You touch the green thing, get it, you! Working great, Quill!
Oh
Everybody,
shit.
just hold on.
Hurry up, hurry up. Freeze. Oh, electric kick. Oh, we got the shock element.
Gravity was not
You
restored.
had one job, Quill.
Did exactly what? Impressive, Peter Quill.
All
I
right.
didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
Those firearms are becoming quite formidable.
Second time they've transformed like that.
Third,
If that was the third time, when was
Oh,
the
I
first?
can do it.
the day I was kidnapped. When my mom died.
We should continue our investigation with the dog.
We'll need to get this wreckage out of the way first.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Groot's right. Should move if we give it a jolt.
Should we call Cosmo? Let him know what we found so far?
There we go.
What do you mean a code word? Groot won't call the mud until we all agree on a code word.
Could be useful if we get cornered by whatever's on the ship.
How about Quill Kill?
Ooh, oh! The code word is Ride the Stars. And we should hold off calling Cosmo until we figure out what's going on.
We should also standardize our use of the term dog report item to distinguish information of interest to our investigation.
Yep.
This is the only way out, but the door's got no juice. Must be on a different circuit.
Can't you transfer power to it?
There you
Dog
go.
report item. Something caused Nova Corps to abandon their ship.
There, you all felt that, right?
Yup.
The same thing happened when I tried to restore the gravity.
Dast. Looks just like what happened on the rock.
Indeed, it was a desperate attempt at a last defensive position.
Good bottleneck for it.
All the blaster scorch marks are from standard issue Nova rifles.
If this was a fight, then where are all the bodies?
Good point. There weren't any in the evacuation hangar either.
Maybe everyone escaped.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Peter.
Okay, we need to get to Carell's office.
Someone tell Quill.
Come on, dude. Can't we just talk to each other?
Fine. You do know your girlfriend probably didn't make it.
Now you are just being spiteful.
Still nothing but emergency power.
Knew this would come in handy.
Where'd you get a Nova passkey?
Nikki gave it to me to keep it away from her mom.
We could sell that. It must be worth a couple thousand units.
Do you know what Nova Corps does to people who steal from them?
Look
Yeah,
around.
well,
How
you
much you
just-
want to bet there aren't enough Nova left to execute us?
Scan enemies, provides clues how to defeat them. Time slow down while you're scanning them. That's a bet. That's a bet. How the hell we gonna get up there?
I wonder if they'll find anything.
Like a way to turn the power back on.
Or some kind of hint to what happened.
What do you hope to find here, Peter Quill?
I think he had all kinds of secret passageways on the ship. Maybe she left a message or something.
You are fond of this girl.
I guess. I mean,
I mean,
we
like
actually
his
had a lot in
daughter.
common.
Of course he do.
Kind of reminded me of me, you know?
There we go. What's
It
that?
doesn't matter. I just want to make sure her and her mom are okay.
So what's the deal with Quill and that kid anyway? Look at that.
I don't know. I thought he tried to save her just to impress Corel.
What do you mean it worked? There's a tracker on my ship.
No way.
Who the hell is this?
Drax's rap sheet. He's gotta see this. Oh no. Please don't.
Oh, snap.
Do you know this maintenance worker, Peter Quill?
No,
You seem relieved.
I am.
What the fuck are you two doing? Let's go already.
Oh, snap.
Why does that keep happening?
May be a key piece of information in our investigation.
Now we're exploring maintenance tunnels.
It can't
Alright,
hurt,
let's see
can
what
it?
we're supposed to do.
Better we check than miss something.
This place don't look too safe is all.
Alright, here we go.
Wish I knew the layout of this tub better. Then we could figure out where this started. You know where we are, Gamora?
Not really. Nova never really let me out of their sight.
They had good reason not to trust you.
This again?
I was only stating that Nova's position of not trusting you is accurate.
The longer we bicker, the more we might miss.
Very inspirational.
Get that off a placemat?
All I'm
God.
saying is we're in this up to our necks, and we'll need to work together to get out of it.
No wonder we've been stumbling around in the dark.
Whoa, look at you, you sexy beast.
Stop flirting, Rocket. Is it supposed to be upside down?
Only if you wanted to channel all the ship's power up through the ceiling. Makes no sense to me.
There must be a reason. A bad one. Try that console.
We can use this to re-invert the core, or de-invert... Devert?
Rocket.
The console safety locked because the mounting arms are retracted. If we can pop them out of them side panels, we can flip the core.
Huh. Looks like the arms are stuck without any power.
I bet we could jumpstart them.
How?
Gotta be a power cell somewhere.
It is time
Here it comes.
for Peter Quill's mask to guide us with its mysterious power.
Ain't
Stupid.
nothing mysterious about it. I programmed the dasting thing.
Down.
There's
More
gotta be more
flavors.
machinery up there. Gamora, give me a boost.
Of course.
That looks like a good spot.
Going ahead.
Alright, let's do it. There we go.
Definitely something up here.
Obviously.
Let's try.
Hell yeah, it worked!
You know, them guns would make better engineering tools than weapons.
Nice try. Let's get the other one free.
There we go.
All right, Gamora, let's get the second one done.
Okay.
There we go.
Get back down here. Now let's see what we can. Oh, Scott!
Oh, here we go. About to fight.
Guys, we've got incoming.
Yeah, more of them is sex free.
Stop playing me. I'm out of. Oh, bro. Hold up. We're losing his mind.
Now we know who inverted the core. Why?
They're losing his shit. Groot, it's time for you to do the new thing.
Stupid new
I'm talking about.
armor. Remind me to sharpen my blade.
Lose him
We
up.
survive all this, Scott, and I'll make you a new one.
Stop playing me, boy.
Maybe
Shit.
with guns on
Shit.
it.
Drax. Knock him in the air.
Drax! Pretty nervous shooting around a ship's reactor!
They don't seem to be bothered by it.
Come on, go ahead. Stealth mode. Let's go. That's fine.
Yeah, just try not to get
Stop.
shot by the fake guns.
Still not gonna help you.
Starting to wonder if there's anybody left to know the core.
What?
Is it
That's
crazy?
on me, boy.
Their sanity has little impact on their combat prowess.
Blow them away,
Bring him up. Oh, that boy tired as well. None of that.
I totally laid out that psycho
Boom.
soldier!
Did you notice the rumbling stop when we flipped the reactor away from the ceiling?
We must find a way up there and discover why. For the dog report.
Rocket, what's that console telling you?
That you should come do the honors.
Okay.
Surprise! This whole thing's a lift. We can ride it all the way up there.
I guess Nova grunts and grease monkeys don't get the cool flying suits.
Typical. Nobody respects their engineers these days. If you want efficiency, you gotta make... Whoa! Clark!
Parking clamps! They're shutting
Yeah,
us
we got
down!
more.
More freaks approach.
Florida's
Ooh,
de-reinverted the
hold him in
core
place.
You just have to
Watch
re-invert
it.
it back!
Hold him. Oh, snap. I'm not sure if it's coming. I want to electrocute you. Yeah. I'm losing shit.
Charge now!
You're losing. More. That's just it. I'm about to fly in it, bro. Wrong button. Wrong button. Let's stop.
That floaty
Flying.
blind guy is really starting to tick me off!
I agree. The electric-wielding corpsman must perish next.
Knock him in
Wrap 'em
there.
up, bud!
Knock him
Careful!
in there.
We're bringing out the big guns!
Good. I might actually feel that.
Blow him up. Blow these boys up. Well, come here. Knock him over here. Beat up.
They seek to reverse our progress.
Not gonna happen!
Shit. Oh, I got me.
Shield to the way!
Oh, got me. He's in there already.
Yeah, you might want to
let's
dodge
do it.
those next time.
Last time someone got stabbed.
Good boy. Who's free?
Peter! I hate banging up my sword on Nova Corps gear.
I think we're all gonna need some repairs after this!
Boop. Whack.
The electrifying enchanter spells irritate me.
Come here, boy.
Alright,
Shit.
let's get those clamps off so we can keep moving.
I will tear them from their sockets.
Ain't gonna work, Musclehead. But this time, we've got a control room to play with. Looks like I can remove the clamps from here.
Good. We will not be stopped by clamps.
Gah! Sneaky bags. They scrambled the power circuit, so I can't release them.
I'm tired of these clamps.
Gonna have to reroute the circuits one by one to reset the power grid. Here, I'll get the door for you. You should be able to see the grid with your visor.
Alright, there it go. Let's do it.
Perhaps the Nova Killer knows how to redirect these machines. She has experience.
I was an assassin, not a saboteur.
Same results either way, right?
Would you rather paint with a paintbrush or a mop?
Neither. I use explosives. Somebody else does the mop.
Alright, here we go.
Everybody stay alert. Quill has a knack for pushing the wrong buttons or crossing the wrong wires.
Okay, visor's up. Now what? Looks like the wall's weak here. Gamora, can you pry this wall open?
No, I just end up wrecking my blade.
Drax, I need a hole here to reach the grid.
Right through, bad boy. Alright.
That's gotta be one of the power nodes. Just need to reroute it.
So any guesses on what they're doing with all that power?
Perhaps they are recharging their personal devices.
They're what?
Their electronic tablets and assorted communication gadgetry.
And do you think they would need power from the ship's core for that?
I am no expert in Nova technology.
There we go.
A Groot in Nova Corps. Yeah, right.
It would have been possible. They try to recruit corpsmen from any world in good standing.
Groot, I think I have an idea. Use your roots to raise that platform with me on it. Kind of a root boost thing.
Neat trick. Groot loves being helpful.
He's always helpful. Hoist that up, Groot. Right about there.
You know, normally
No.
you're not supposed to travel through dimensions without a quarantine and a decompression on the other side.
Concern?
Just keep an eye out for the warning signs. Mental degradation, paranoia.
Drax, gonna need you to use your roots to boost me up there.
He is teasing you, Tree.
He is teasing you, Tree.
Gamora, think you can lift this panel with me on it?
How about no?
I see where they want to go.
He says, what the flark's taking so long?
You can
There you
stop
go.
there. Thanks. Did that do anything?
I see it now. You've got half of it rerouted. Now work on the other room.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Might be gunning for your job soon.
You want to trade? I'm happy to sit in the captain's seat.
You frequently sit in the captain's seat.
I did not just hear that.
Alright, here we go. Get on this side and
So,
do
is
it.
there any chance of Quill getting back together with Lady Law?
She's no lady.
She'd never set her standards that low anyway.
That's factually untrue. Got a locked door. Can you open it?
No. Can you route power to it?
Not from here. I'll try to find a way around. Groot, need your help, buddy. Root boost, please. Here's good.
Right here.
Okay, I bet I can reroute the power to get myself back out of here.
Solid plan.
Hell yeah! Who's smarter than Nova Corps?
a lot faster if we all had the ability to scan.
Oh, hey there.
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Yup, indubitably.
Doors open, and I got the power flowing through.
Almost qualified to be a junior engineer.
There we
Thanks.
Groot's right. Maybe we should just call Cosmo, tell him we tried, and port the Flark out of here. It ain't our fault Scott was locked down.
We will not fail at our mission.
I mean, that sounds great and all, but we usually fail at our missions.
Not this time. Our work here is important.
Oh, I'm missing some. Let's try going here. Yeah, I'm missing one of the doors. I think it's right here. Right here.
That's another power node.
There you go. There you go.
To the control room and hit that clamp release. I'll re-invert the core at the same time to get us moving again. Kinda wondering why Cosmo didn't fetch a bunch of his muscle and do this himself.
It's simple. Required professionals.
Yeah, the poocher don't even need to lift a paw to take down Lady Hellbender's invincible goons needs us. Real likely.
Good. We agree on something.
The clamps are unclamped.
Slick. Now get back in here before we leave you behind.
Yeah, let's see how far you get without your button pusher.
Now that we know the infected Nova are here, we can agree that whatever's going on upstairs is really bad, right?
They were furious when we removed their power source. Must be important to their effort.
Can't wait to smash it. Whatever it is. All right, this is our floor.
These doors are sealed tight.
Drax, hit that panel where all the wires connect.
Whack.
Step aside.
Let's go.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
What's that?
Nothing.
No, that! They must have flipped the core back. Something's powering up again.
Great. Now we're stuck in the ventilation. Great job, Quill.
Dude, I know you're peeved, and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Really? That's it?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's more important things happening right now than Quill saying he's... Whoa! Flark and Scott! What are these fraggling gaboons doing to Contraxia?
Oh, damn.
What is this thing?
Wait, what is this you're
I don't
doing?
know! Looks like it's siphoning something!
Something to do with those cubes?
Don't know! I gotta get a closer look!
Peter Quill, we have been in this hangar before.
It's like they're stocking up on something!
What the fuck?
So what is it?
I think they're using the ray to fill some kind of battery. Standard galactic I.O. ports. Regalian glass mat separators. Free cathodes.
I understood some of those words.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. Energy readings are all over the place, but I can't tell what kind of energy it is.
Alright, let's see.
This is where the Churchman's shuttle exploded.
Yeah, well, it looks a little different now.
Because of the giant machine, yes, but I assure you, Peter Quill, this is where you and the girl almost fell to your deaths.
What the?
Log report items.
Scott, that's loud!
Corral would never have allowed this to happen to her ship.
So, you think she escaped?
I don't know. She could be holed up in her office. We're not leaving till we find out what happened.
Alright, let's see what it does.
Dog report item. Massive device siphoning energy from the Drax.
Don't forget the energy cube.
Dog report item. Energy stored in strange cubes.
Yes, that was wrong. I'm trying to see. That's where we gotta go.
Groot! We
She's
need to
able to
check
do
out
something.
that giant ray thing! Can you get us across?
Alright, let's go.
Dog report item! We gotta destroy this thing!
We don't even know what it is.
Let's avoid the scary beam!
Good advice.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo Checker. Investigation lead him to believe Hollow Hope is key to Galaxy mystery. What is that noise?
We are compiling an extensive dog report.
Ah, flark the report. Tell him his magic hand almost got us killed.
Atraxia isn't looking so good.
They're killing it is what they're doing.
Uh-oh.
What is...
Snap.
Peter Quill.
Something just came up. We'll call you back. Your experience
Wait, did you get that?
will be
Come here.
necessary here, woman.
Spread out. I'm on it.
Drax, toss it! Load up, Rocket! Drax, shut him down!
I hope they're disconnected from the world mind.
Have them all come and succumb
Goodbye.
to my blade!
What's this shit? Let's teach your shit, right?
I'm living out
Right.
so many
Right. Come here.
galaxies right now.
I have a few more respectable. These are not
I'm
them.
tired of you. You beating your shit up. Beating your shit up. Come here, boy. I'm not playing with you.
Our best bet is to finish it quick.
I'm not playing with you. Whooping his shit.
Celebrate when we're in the Milano.
Love it,
Drax,
Adam, big
blow these
guy.
boys up. Rocky, you too. Down with you.
What's
Right.
next, Peter?
Nope. I seen you trying to do that goofy shit. I'm ready, no.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Alright, you wanna release? Go
Drax,
ahead.
kick
Oh,
that
shit.
butt!
Fervor!
Drop it on him! Gamora, snip it!
Why don't you bother some of the boring planets instead?
Your voice is annoying, Ben. Keep it up.
Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd!
Ha! Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
That's all.
All enemies have a weakness!
Let us all know when you figure out what it is! Rip him a new one!
There you go. Don't run.
Too fast for my bombs.
Okay, these boys moving. Hold these boys down.
Can't do anything besides beat them up!
I might beat you up. Oh, he's too
You wanna tell
fast.
us what's going on with Contraxia?
Ask him about the batteries.
There you go. There you go.
Time's up.
Oh yeah! Take that, Nova Scott!
I'm whooping with you. Move. Oh, baby.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
Go ahead.
Precision is key here, guys.
My plan is to blast them! Get down here! Let me shoot you!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Go ahead.
No mercy!
Right.
This will be a worthy battle.
Centurions
Right.
have a lot of tricks up their sleeves.
Hey,
Calm
Quill,
down.
wanna see some fireworks?
Light them up, Rocket!
Peter, one of us needs to hold him down.
Oh yeah. Please, Dad.
Okay, seems to me like this ship might be ground
Oh,
zero for whatever's
we can
happening.
upgrade again.
Find
I'm about to
Corral,
upgrade
get some
Peter.
real
It's
answers.
been a
Have
minute.
any idea?
So let me see if anyone else got outfits though. Only Groot though. And I'm about to upgrade Peter though. It's been a minute. See, what's this? Oh yeah. I'm finna float on some dude's head. That shit look live.
Where she is?
I'm thinking we check her office. I don't even know how we can get there.
That shit look live. How you do that shit? That shit look. That shit about to be. Hold on, go back to that. Not this one. Yeah, that's like nice.
You know a way out of the hangar?
Yeah, Drax spotted it on our way in. We can use the hole Nikki and I fell into when Raker's shuttle exploded. Huh, that ain't right.
Oh, I didn't move. I did not move. I don't know
Whoever did
about-
this is industrious.
You praising them?
I am recognizing a vast amount of work completed in a short time.
Drax, gonna need you to drag this over.
I will assume you have a plan.
Any idea why they need so many of these batteries, Rocket?
No, but I know it's gonna suck for us.
Alright,
Seemed
try
like
now.
a wasted effort.
All planned, need
There
steps
you
to
go.
succeed.
What new age drivel have you been reading? We need to stop the batteries from moving, Peter.
Really thought that might work. What am I missing?
Okay.
Rocket, can you see where that vent leads?
Anything to get out of here.
We should be prepared in case the beast tries to destroy this machinery.
There you go. I've done my part.
Yeah, thanks.
Keep in mind, it may not stay jammed forever.
We still need a way through.
Just like I thought.
Impressive work, Peter Quill.
There you go.
Just hope it does not cause an explosion.
Well, let's not stick around to find out.
All right, come on, the tunnel's just past here.
We got lucky no one else showed up.
The Unifier has detected an intrusion. Spread out.
It will be contained.
By her will.
Move! There's too many of them.
In the hole, jump!
Still don't get why you jumped after the kid back then. Top 10 dumbest things I ever saw you do.
You should have seen how worried he was.
Hey, Star Pants was our ticket with the captain. I was worried his death would lead to more jail time.
It was adorable.
I hate you all.
I hate you all.
Pretty sure this is right.
Pretty sure?
Everything was on fire last time.
I couldn't make that happen.
No, Rocket, no!
Ain't that a piece of the Uniflyer's old
down.
ship?
Unifier.
Yeah, whatever.
When we were arrested, they mentioned Raker got caught for the same thing we did.
Not exactly the same.
He got caught scavenging in the quarantine zone.
Forget Raker. Our focus right now is finding Nikki.
Your focus. My focus is not dying on this stupid ship.
The dog wants us to find Centurion Corral.
Right, so we're multitasking.
I did not realize you and the girl fell down so far, Peter Quill.
I didn't fall. I jumped. Heroically. Gamora, any chance you can help us here?
I got this, Peter.
There you go. And then
One more
Groot.
time, Groot. Let's go find Corral and Nikki.
No shit, that was close.
So, we all agree that the captain and her kid are probably dead, right?
Corral survived the worst of the war. And a relationship with Peter.
Still willing to bet they didn't survive this.
You'd wager on whether or not a mother and child are dead.
Nikki's one of the most resourceful kids I ever met, and Corral's a warrior. I'd bet on both of them any day of the week.
Don't get cocky, Quill. Just because you won that bet in...
Whoa, watch out!
You okay?
Groot says we should start thinking about exit plans.
The exit plan is to call Cosmo after we get the answers we need.
Answers you need, maybe.
Peter Quill, I do not like the way this robot is looking at me.
Don't suppose you've seen Nikki?
I'm sorry, what?
You feeling okay, Peter?
It's one of Nikki's robots. She gives them names and takes care of them or whatever.
Does not look taken care of to me.
Alright, let's go, let's
Does
go.
not strike me as very safe here, Peter Quill.
Better this than getting shot at.
Speak for yourself.
You'd rather get shot at?
More fulfilling to shoot someone I don't like than look for someone I don't care about.
Our leader seems to care, and so we should also pretend to care.
Of course you would.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Okay, don't remember this green gas being here last time.
I think you mean Peter?
What part of deadly does he not understand?
Stupid. Okay. I know what to do. I gotta switch.
What about your magical ice weapon, Peter Quill? Perhaps you enjoy contemplating the intoxicating stench of death.
There! Easy peasy.
Ah, more death gas.
Maybe Nikki and Corral are using it to protect themselves.
Or, and hear me out on this, maybe they're dead.
You know what, man? You're being a real jackass, like, way more than usual.
Tension is palpable.
Can you both please just get over this?
Agreed. Either resolve your issues or fight to the death.
Look, Rocket. I know I suck sometimes. We all suck sometimes. Pretty sure it's why we ended up together.
I do not suck.
The point is, I care about us. But right now, we're not the ones in danger.
Are you sure this is the right way, Peter Quill?
It's clearly not.
I'm investigating. Gamora, could you,
I was in the mood to cut something. You sure this is the right way?
just keep your eyes open.
You know, Peter, if Nikki and Corral really are...
They're not.
I'm just saying we should be ready for anything.
They're not.
Oh, I did not see that.
Dog report item. The rumbling continues. Did you find a dog report item?
No, nothing dog report worthy. Still no signs of Nikki or Corral.
In the face of death's infinite mystery, Catathians are taught to focus on what is tangible.
I'll keep that in mind.
There you go. I'm going the wrong way, I'm tripping. Let's try this
Here!
first.
This is definitely the right way. Nikki's secret hideout is just through here.
Thought we were going to the captain's office.
We are. Right after we check here. Try not to break anything. This place means a lot to her.
Oh, wow. Did Nikki paint all this?
Pretty cool, right? Nikki?
Little one, reveal yourself.
Maybe try being a little less scary.
It's Peter! The pirate? Nikki!
We do not intend to kill you.
We need to get into that room.
Oh, you say that shit. What?
Rocket, you got the body of a little girl. Can you fit in there?
Try again.
He does.
Ask
He
him
does.
nicely, Peter.
I'm
Stupid.
concerned for Nikki's safety, okay? I'm worried she might be hurt or scared or I don't know what. Can you please see if she's in there?
See? Was that so hard? I don't see no kid.
Careful, Peter Quill. In my experience, children often booby-trap their toys.
It's not Nikki's, it's mine.
So we're just claiming her stuff now? Because if we are...
No, I mean it literally used to belong to me.
Quill, you gotta see this. This kid's obsessed with you.
Wait, why does she have your toy?
It's just something I gave to Corral when we were together during the war, like a keepsake. It doesn't mean anything.
Does, this mean anything?
How old is the child?
12.
Ha! Congratulations, Peter Quill. You'll make a terrible
Stupid.
father. Unless the child is dead, in which case, it does not matter.
Wait. Is this why you dragged us here?
Clearly, the child is 12, and Quill was with the child's mother 12 years ago. The math is irrefutable.
Yes, okay. So the dates maybe kind of match up, so it's possible, I guess. It's not like they had a health class on this.
Inspiring.
Can we just focus on if Corell and Nikki are okay? They're clearly not here, so let's move on and keep looking.
Anyone else feel weird going through Nikki's stuff like this?
Peter Quill is her father. It is his duty to pry into her personal life.
Pretty sure she ain't here, Quill.
I'm thinking Nikki won't mind if we use this. What do you say, Rocket?
I say I don't care even if she does mind.
No.
And it's done.
Let's do it.
Okay, where were we?
Congratulating you on being a father.
Should be a way to Corell's office through those pipes on the left.
Yeah, I see an opening. Could be there's a latch on the inside. Allow me, Star Dad.
Star Dad. Stupid.
Get it?
Dumb.
Nice. Can we not make light of all this? We still don't know if they're okay.
I am capable of feeling concern while still laughing at you, Peter Quill.
Gotta admit it, Quill. Kid's whole setup is pretty impressive. The way she rigged her terminal to the emergency power grid.
I told you, she's a smart kid.
Perhaps Peter Quill did not sire this child after all.
Yeah, I could see that. She just don't seem dopey enough.
Maybe she gets everything from the mother's side.
If I had a kid, she or he would definitely be super cool and smart. That's the elevator I took with Corell and Nikki.
Oh, snap.
Maybe they're on their way down right now.
So much for your girlfriend meeting us.
It did seem unlikely.
All I know is I am really starting to hate
Oh
this
yeah,
elevator.
I'm about to blow dude's heads off. Stop playing. Stop playing.
For the record, I took this mission to get us out of jail. Not because I thought Nikki was, you know.
Okay, hold
Grow
up.
into your parental role, Peter Quill.
I'm sorry, y'all. What's wrong with y'all?
Rocket, go
So, any
wild!
ideas on what the oversized vacuum's actually doing, Drax?
There you go. Y'all boys playing and shit. Sit down, boy.
Everyone okay? Anyone hurt?
What? Are you gonna start being all paternal now?
We're fine, Peter. We know how to fight.
I know, I just...
We'll find them. Don't worry. You said Corell's office was up top somewhere?
Next stop, Corell's office.
Quill. You're freaking out right now. This whole deadbeat dad thing's gotta be eating at you.
Some need many years to fully comprehend their paternal responsibility.
The prospect of maybe being a dad is a little scary.
A little?
Embrace the panic, Peter Quill. It is the essence of fatherhood.
Well, that don't look good.
There was a struggle here.
Yeah, that's what I'm reacting.
Hello? Corral? Nikki?
Looks empty.
Feels empty.
Maybe they're hiding.
There are always strange writings on the wall.
I'm gonna try and get in her computer. See if I can wipe my criminal history.
Rocket!
I'm kidding. I'm gonna access her logs. You wanna know what happened here or not?
Fine. The rest of us will take a look around. Maybe they left a clue or
The
something.
scribbles are Kree. This one says, Mother knows best. Return, hope, promise.
Nikki?
Obvious signs of a struggle, Peter Quill.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Ah, appealing.
What is this? Some kind of a threat?
The Kree Council demands proof of Nikki's heritage under the Kree purity laws.
What Kree purity laws?
Corral never told you that either? The Kree are extremely strict about their bloodline.
This does not look good.
For you?
No, for Nikki. What are the chances the Kree are involved in any of this?
The Council of Purity isn't cryptic. When they punish someone, they make sure everyone knows it.
Corell and Nikki will be hanging from the wall.
Some kind of dye machine. Is it normal for Kree to dye their hair?
Not unless they're hiding something.
Any luck getting in?
Thing's pretty well protected. I need time.
All right, let me know.
Something I'm missing. Go back.
Are you seriously focused on food right now?
Mystery makes me hungry.
Hey, save me some, will ya?
I wonder if Nikki made this. Oh, wow! The Kree have comic books?
I'm surprised. The Kree Council is very strict on approved forms of entertainment.
So this could be, like, super valuable then.
How valuable we talking?
This dude here.
Nikki's ID. Something seems off, though.
What do you mean, off?
I don't know. Like it's been flagged or something. Not sure.
What's the girl's date of birth on those documents? Does it match with the typical Kree gestation period?
I really wouldn't know.
I just searched this whole place. What else they want me to search?
Well, this is fancy.
For valiant heroism against unrelenting tyranny. That's the highest commendation given out by the Kree.
How come I never got one of these? I did heroic stuff.
You're not a Kree. The resemblance is uncanny.
She doesn't look anything like me. She's blue. Besides, why wouldn't Corell have just told me?
Protect her daughter, Peter Quill. Copulating with you was a capital offense under the Kree purity laws.
Oh, right. That. So when Carell said we shouldn't be doing this...
He was being literal.
This must be Carell's first kid. I remember she talked about him a lot.
Okay, I'm in. But I got
About
bad
time.
news, lover boy.
What did you
Lover boy.
find?
Come here and I'll show you.
So what am I looking at?
Nothing.
She's the captain. Captains keep logs.
You keep logs?
I'm trying to tell you, they're gone. All of them. Almost like the world mind went out of its way to sever everything.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
What about backups? Doesn't every Nova ship have a central hub or something?
The Nexus mainframe, yeah. If there's ghosts anywhere in the system, that's where.
I categorically refuse.
Not literal ghost, Drax. He's talking about data. Right?
Yes, but we'd have to access the Nexus directly. Means going to the bridge.
Not leaving until we find out what happened.
Center of operations it is. According to the ship's map, the bridge should be right through here.
Peter, shouldn't we head for the bridge, try to access those logs?
Yeah, I just want to be sure we didn't miss anything.
Dog report item. It's one of them priests down there, ain't it?
Okay, so looks like the church is behind this.
Should call the dog immediately.
Alright.
Oh, crap.
Nuts
We
to
gotta go
this.
slow.
I'm out of here.
Stop.
Oh, shit. Aw, damn. Gotta fight this thing now? What the hell is that?
Dog report item. We are under attack.
I'm about to beat your ass. Where's up with me? What you talking about?
Definitely a dog report item.
Like a hot knife!
Meet your maker.
Oh shit. I was trying to shoot you on.
Me? Or this makes Faker's church seem way cooler!
Yeah, I get it. Personal robot army is definitely kind of cool. That's one big, bad, scut robot.
For future reference, you guys really need to work on yourself!
I, for one, prefer the violent path. Release her at once, or face the destroyer.
Guys, huddle up!
Let's go. It's time to beat this shit ass.
Fortune has abandoned us, Peter Quill. I doubt we shall win this battle.
You may be right. Our strikes, our timing, something's off. I know we should be better than this, but maybe we're not.
Let's do
Hey,
it.
stop. Stop doubting yourselves. You're talking like you've lost your mojo. But I know you. You're champions. Every time. Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer.
Blew his ass up.
This thing's trying to kill us!
We must tell the dog about the priest.
Robot priest.
Groot says the mutt's not answering.
Keep trying. The rest of us can focus on figuring a way out.
Really? This is the server room, right? And servers mean data?
I can't just plug servers into my skull. That'll do it.
Well played, Peter Quill.
How am I supposed to know why the pooch ain't picking up? Keep trying.
Perhaps we should have interrogated the robot priest.
Okay, so according to the map I saw, Nexus should be just above us.
Shall I throw the rodent?
He said no.
Alright, let's look around. Maybe we can find something.
Dog report item. We have encountered a formidable new enemy, but still no sign of the ghosts.
He didn't mean literal ghosts. Ghosts in the system. Remnants of data.
Let it go. Just let him think there are ghosts.
To think, all of this could have been avoided had the rodent not broken the glass.
You're blaming him for that?
His panicked scampering is what caused the final break.
Precise gut is what caused the first 50 breaks.
Hey,
Stupid.
Groot, any luck getting through to Cosmo yet?
Nope, still nothing.
Reception will probably be better once we're on the bridge.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, this is it, the command center.
Which I guess makes that the next control terminal.
Fingers crossed we find something useful.
I'm thinking you should do the honors, Quill.
Locked. I wonder though. I think he really didn't want her mom to know about this passkey she gave me.
No way is some kid's card gonna bypass the
Then
Nexus.
we're in.
You're kidding.
Well,
Yes! Guys, we're in!
Go to the criminal records, Quill. I want to see my files. Get to the juicy stuff already.
Channeling your Nova Force.
A comprehensive guide to meditation
And managing your mental health.
actually, I wouldn't mind a copy of that.
Pass.
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot?
That's what my source said.
Amazing.
Dumb.
Well, that don't sound.
Attention, away team. Please ensure your helmet cams are in full operation ahead of this afternoon's away mission into the quarantine zone.
It's a list of bucket heads. We already know your girlfriend works here, Quill.
I have heard of this one. AWOL. Then who is running Novacore?
She crashed into a Leviathan on purpose and is still a better pilot than Quill.
I've heard of this guy.
What is it with you Humies and your stupid names?
So, Drax's criminal record is pretty big. You know, for a non-spacefaring species, us humans sure get around.
Look, it's Drax's girlfriend. Grand Unifier Raker.
Read it and weep, losers. There ain't a single scam me and Groot haven't pulled off.
Wow, when Kree cops go bad, they really go bad.
Wow, your record's a lot bigger than I expected.
How big were you expecting?
Minuscule.
Another guy from Earth.
I'm telling you, Quill. Fun fact, that bounty hunt we put out is how me and Groot met Quill. They can't be that scary if they share a record. Wow, super riveting, Quill. And to think we could still be reading my criminal record.
Please do not.
Hey, isn't that...
The mining ship we explored in the quarantine zone, yeah.
When's the footage from?
Signal stronger. We must be close.
How close?
Hard to say. There's too much interference.
Centurion Corral. Found something.
Hey, what are you...
Watch out!
Clark!
Oh shit.
Run!
No!
She went in after we left.
Flark. That thing. You don't think.
It is the creature that devoured our monster.
Could have been a million things. I mean, it's restricted space for a reason. No, you're a load of scud. That thing's got nothing to do with us.
That gem Corell picked up. I think it's the same one we shot in the quarantine zone.
We? You're the one who shot it.
Fine, the gem I shot. The point is that shadow thing came out of it. Who did this?
The quarantine zone's a giant death trap. So we released a shadow thing. We made it out, didn't we? Your stupid girlfriend probably did too.
You've been saying the whole time she's probably dead.
Probably alive, probably dead, whatever. Important thing is, we're all fine.
Corell is tough. If anyone made it out, it's her. I know it.
Let's see what this is. The hell? Right? You gotta fight something else?
Guardians of the galaxy.
Rika?
You misread our intentions.
No, you've made them pretty clear.
Sometimes sacrifices
I had to check.
Groot, write the stars.
Grand Unifier. Breaker. Right? First, let me just say it's really cool that you've heard of us, right, guys? And it's cool that you didn't try to kill us just then, especially with your two pals right there. Could have totally ripped us apart the moment you walked in, which we obviously all appreciate. But also, we've kind of got a few questions, like...
Where are Centurion Corell and her daughter? You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
Okay, that is really not cool.
What do you mean he's not picking up?
Come! The matriarch awaits.
Alright guys, but we're gonna end this video right here though. If you enjoyed this video, haven't subscribed to the channel now, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to see any future content. Have an awesome day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.